We talked about this yesterday. I mean, a lot of folks have with the changes to Stout Shield. And, well, we'll get to see Brood. It's the first Brood that I've seen in, I guess, since that big change. So I'm excited. Do you have confidence in this Pain draft? You trying to get some action here? Because I am feeling very confident in Serenity. Yeah. I don't like their heroes. I'm not a big fan of Lifestealer. Not a big fan of Ricky. I like AA. I think Bristle's okay. I feel neutral, right? AA is the only one that I like, and Quap's all right. You know, she's like kind of a style hero. She can fit certain tempos. In this situation, I don't really get why Queen. I think they needed something a little more akin to like the Puck or somebody that can at least start these team fights and kind of tie it together a little bit. They need something to fight around here. You've got the Queen of Pain ultimate. That is kind of something, but yeah.
Dane, mother! Dane, mother!
You know what's cooking?
That? Yeah.
스캔 돌려야 돼요. 스캔 돌려야 된다고요.
Certainly does. Okay. Sure does. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the day. We've got 5 more coming up after this. We are doing 3 2-game series again today, but getting started a little earlier. So I'm pumped up for another good day of Dota. The only shitty part about the remote stream here, Trent, is that I can't watch the main stream. I feel like I'm missing out on all the meme madness.
Seconds to battle.
Mm-hmm. It's a very, very interesting mix of talent for this summit. I was very curious when I saw the announcement, and I'm looking forward to watching this weekend as I finish unpacking my house. No. Oh. All right, I'm digging on this. Yo, Theo. So Pain gonna grab 4 bounties. I gotta count my stacks real quick. Doing some math, right? Carry the 5. Okay, guys, we are officially 750 net worth ahead. Let's all take a moment to congratulate ourselves on a job well done. Me too. So I just want to take a moment here before we get too far into this game. I don't know if you saw the most recent announcement from WSOE, Trent. And if you'll remember, this is number 7. They've done 2 Dota events. They have some ties in the Dota community. They're bringing a new talent in. Sir Action Slacks is going to be doing some... He's listed as an analyst for a Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 6 tournament in Vegas. And I don't get it either. I don't know why he accepted it. I don't know if he knows anything about either of those games. I don't know anything about either of those games. You know, you are right. You are right. So he's got the skills as on a creative side. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there as one of those, huh? Is this really better? Holy shit, you're right. He is just running out salves. You see Theo pinging it like, all right, guys, we already won. Look at this. I turned Raji into a fucking courier. This game's over. I mean, I do sort of get it. There isn't really a great way to protect the courier against Ricky. And he needs the salve. What's Raji gonna do anyway? All right, well. Looks like he just got caught in kind of a weird position there. So, I'm watching this Theo Raji, dude. This is where it's at. Getting clipped by the Ricky right now. Yeah, I feel real dumb saying that Serenity had this easy watching Raji just run around the jungle. Get to the lane, bruh! Alright, so he's gonna walk back and get his sentries in clarity. Or Singleton sentry, I'm sorry. He came prepared. He still has a salve and 3 tangos, dude. Ricky's basically unscathed. Oh, well, I missed that one too. What a bummer. Well, Trent, we're off to a pretty bad start here. I think I've missed all 4 kills. So, we're going to drink some coffee and wake up and get back on it. Don't worry, gang. We're in it to win it. But what the hell is happening in this laning phase? Seriously, I feel like probably 3 of these 4 kills were like, wait, why was he there? What's happening right now? So Raji TP'd back up to the tier 1. This is actually still the most interesting part of this game. Theo immediately finds him in the jungle. So far, so good. You're right. She's 022. Well, ZYD down bottom. Looks like he's going to take a tumble here. The cold feet come out. Done. They wanted to give this to the Lifestealer, but 444. We'll have to throw that right click to clean it up. All right, so Raji playing musical lanes. Now TP's back to the shrine. Still level 1, this Enigma. Denies the regen, but uh-oh, HFN's angry. He's like, guys, this is a level 1 Enigma. I think I got this. I think he's still okay. He's got an arcane rune. How deep is he going to go? HFN? He just walks up to him, dude. Like, the Enigma can't do anything. Dagger schmagger, dude. All right, so now Raji's going to run top. He's like, all right, I'm bouncing around. There's no way the Ricky will find me if I go top again. Or wait, the big brain play. Going to go bottom. And bounty is now Theo trying to go in onto XCJ. No kill, but they repel, and it looks like it'll be 3 bounties for pain. PYW does grab 1. Okay. Meanwhile, in the dire jungle, Raji has to micro his hero, so he can't micro his Eidolons. Cannot kill the big troll. Theo's just looking at him like, this is fun, dude. I can do this all day. Raj, just get to a lane, bro. Oh. I mean, ZYD dies. For us obsing, yes. For Raji, absolutely not. I mean... Well... Yes. I think, like, in theory, yes. But, okay, they're gonna get the bristle back. Nice setup there. Nice rotation from that Wraith King after taking a tumble. I would agree in general, but I think this is so crippling that it's like... Given the wash, I'd rather at least have a hero that can drop smoke screens and stuff and do some things without farm. I sure did. Theo might actually still live here. The cold feet come out. The Ancient's even helping. He wants the love tap and he gets it. Oh, this Ricky. He sidesteps the spear. This man, he is just running this game right now. Okay, well... Well, the pain train is rolling here. 7-3, 4K net worth in the first 7 minutes. This bristleback, probably the most quiet, and that's a good thing for Pain because their position 1 and position 2 are top in the charge. Leeless is having a fine time. Gonna pull into the jungle here. Still distracting 2 heroes. Meanwhile, mid, HFN laying into this tower. Brood kind of struggling to deal. Does have the Medallion Soul Ring, so kind of a basic kit, but... this is not where your brood mother wants to be. 50% down on the Queen of Pain mid. I mean, I think it's worth a swing and a miss there. Oh, Bristleback might still be okay. ZYD does have the reincarnation. Meanwhile, HFN does die elsewhere. Ricky on his way in, trying to body block Raji a little bit. Fairly successful, but not sure if they can close the gap to really do much. Theo going to jump in. Just continuing to give him some love taps to the back. Shrine is available. Raji going to be forced to pop it to survive. Arena comes out. They get out both sides. 4-4-4. Sidesteps the spear, but still going to get caught by the Inkswell. 4-on-1 will be the end of the Ancient Apparition. So, what happened in the mid lane? Did Ajit just catch him after a blink? Ah, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the great thing about the Medallion. If you do catch the Quap after a bad blink, you can kill her pretty darn quick. Yeah. 4-4-4. Oh my. He walks. Yep. He was poking it before. Surprised they kind of flew it overhead in the same spot, but just doesn't have the attack speed to grab it. Comes over to leech a little bit of experience. Walks into the sentry. Uh-oh, Theo. He's going to take a tumble there. You're right. The scales are starting to tip a little bit, and this is where the Ricky, he takes a fall, and Enigma finally getting a little bit of space. He's going to take the lane down bottom, soon to be level 4, working on the Blightstone. We'll see if Raji can start making this recovery. Yeah. Well, she's gonna go Ags. I feel like you don't see this build as much these days. Often forced into Yules first, but she's gonna go straight Ags. 40-second cooldown. That's kind of a cool way to look at it, yeah. And it gives her some stats. Quap definitely likes having a little extra meat on those bones. She's a skinny lady. Kill on XCJ up top. Man, that Ricky smoke cloud with these cosmetics is pretty cool. It's actually just a little noxious gas cloud. It looks pretty toxic, dude. It fits the bristleback lore as well. It's like the toxic goo, and then you got the goo on the ground, and he's got his gas mask on. He's ready to breathe inside the gas. It's like some Chernobyl roleplay here. It's kind of weird. Lifestealer still topping the charts. Going for that classic build. Midas into Radiance. Phase boots. Just hanging on to a belt of strength right now. Just like, you know what? My pants were falling down. I needed a belt. Just thought I'd pick one up. The valued accessory for improving vitality. So I wonder if he was like thinking, maybe I'll grab a Sanjin Yasha, and then saw how much space he was getting and said, nah, we're staying the course. Surprise inside. Look at this. The noxious gas cloud comes out, and Raji, he's going to fall again. Now, Theo is not level 6, so no tricks. Going to be caught in a bit of a sticky wicket here. TRC trying to give him that blink strike escape, but not going to have the range. Well, down bottom, PYW sticks around a bit too long. Raji mid. They're going to go right in onto him. Raji, man. The train's not stopping. 1-3-1. Now Ricky with tricks. Quap wishing she could just blow up those little spiders. Gives him the blink strike target. Ricky about to lose the dust, and he's okay. Now Ajit maybe in too far. And he ran out of his web, dude. There ain't no web there, man. Oh, it's like, it's the combination of that. And then, like, you're also stuck in between your webs. You have no getaway. You got no, well, what do I do now plan? It's also crazy, the disparity of the position ones. Lifestealer has his Midas, had it for a while, and 3k gold towards the ratings. You look at old Butt King up here. He's just getting that Midas delivered at 14 minutes. This Wraith King is not living the dream. Like, he's clicking items. He's like, I want a Sanj. No, wait. I want an Echo Saber. No, wait. I think I want Radiance, but I'm not going to be able to get it. ZYD is in some trouble here, bud.
Dire's top tower has fallen. The earth seems relieved.
Leeless here. He's got himself a Vanguard. Oh, Courier. Oh. Oh. That was a loaded curve. What was it even doing over there? Trying to buy the... Okay, the point booster. Oof. That is a value courier kill. And now looking for the bristle. What a nice setup. The arrow, or the spear with the Arena of Blood's actually really good against bristle. If you can hit him in the right angle, he's just taking straight damage. And they will find that kill on Leeless. Very nice. Still got a Lifestealer problem, but bringing down that tanky bristleback.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. hopes for aid. Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Wow, you really don't see this build ever anymore. This reminds me of like the old school 5 years ago Han days of playing the Enigma equivalent. You like brown boots, Bassy, straight into Blink Dagger. The pub strat. I'm gonna jump out, and I'm gonna be level 8 with huge black hole, and then we're gonna push me. It's gonna be awesome. In this game though, oh, he switched it up. He's gonna go for Midas. Okay. Raji, he's not doing the pub build. I like it. He says, guys, you know what? I got a little bit of recovery. I'm going for the gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. It will fall like a ripe apple.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah.
is fading fast.
Ricky is pesky. I think it's really tough to say, hey, Ricky's like the only real interrupt. You're still struggling to catch him in black holes when other people are around. You know, it has to be perfect setup with sentries down or you dust him. This is an odd one for sure. Blink Dagger on Mars too, so I think that takes a little bit of pressure off the Enigma where you can get the arena down, then maybe follow up with a black hole. Yep, arena comes down. They get the stun. Get a follow-up stun. They're bashing him in the face. Bristleback doesn't like getting hit in the face. It actually kept him alive, and now TRC is here. Maybe they can turn this. ZYD falls. Now XCJ goes down. It's a double damage quap, and this Wraith King is going to get obliterated. A great reaction from Pain. That's only a level 1 smoke screen. 10% miss rate. Felt like a hell of a lot more.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Yeah.
tower like a ripe apple.
It's almost like they thought he was dead or so. I don't know. Raji down bottom. He's going to get caught trying to TP out. Definitely like the Ricky with the Lifestealer. I've been very critical of Lifestealers not getting active, and Ricky and Queen of Pain are both great targets for that. Quap flies through the Roche pit. Does still get caught on a tree. Mars remembering, oh yeah, can't pin him on the side of the pit. No, I don't either.
Bottom tower is under attack. It may yet stand. Regeneration.
I think there needs to be unified some, where they're walls in the sense that you can't get vision in the Roche pit, but they're not walls in the sense that people just fly right through them. Like, I think it needs to be kind of either make it a rope and give it some special thing so that, you know, you can't see in there, or make it a damn wall and let people bash their head on it. What, because you're Roche, you get a magical wall? Like a one-way mirror, but a wall?
Dire's top tower has been lost to war.
The BKB coming out next for Ajit, and there it is. Oh. Set up onto the Quap. Almost. They've not got her, and she turns... drops the ulti, and PYW just gets obliterated. Now, he doesn't have the BKB yet, and he'll make it back. Yeah, he thought he was dead. He could have blinked right away, but he committed for the ultimate, and they still didn't commit to finish him off. Leeless up top is putting some pressure on that tier 3. Theo, this guy's got a ward down. I see Raji. He's pinging like crazy. You guys, let's get this guy. He's got a Midas. Let's make him hurt. He drops the silence. You could tell Raj wanted the black hole. But Theo the core a step ahead. Now ZYD looking for the TP. Pain will get 3 of the bounties. ZYD grabs 1 up top. Kind of a weird and sort of cool Wraith King build. I see what he's going for here. They've been pretty far behind in this game. He's been playing from behind. Midas, Echo Saber into Deso. Just a straight right-click raid boss Wraith King. No mobility, no blink, no radiance. Straight clicking. I'm inclined to agree. I'm with you on that. He's going to jump in and find Raji. He's the easiest of them. Fortunately, the Ice Blast missed. But he will still go down. On the other side, they do lose 4-4-4. Yeah, very spread out fight. Theo also quite low. It's a bit disastrous for Pain. Raji uses the buyback. ZYD in the fray does still have the ulti. Will use it now. Soulbind has come out, but TRC, he's pretty scary. Stunned up twice in a row. Theo jumps back in onto ZYD. Does not have the tricks of the trade. See how far they want to go. Seems like ZYD is the target. Wraith King going to try to TP out, and that just won't happen. Jit up on the high ground. He should be safe as he scurries away. Not really worth it for Pain, but I don't know how much it actually matters at the end of the day. It's about 1,000 swing in favor of Serenity, although if they get the Brood here, that's going to be big, and down he goes. Well, there you go. They needed one more, and they found it.
Dire's middle tower has been upgraded. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yep, he's got his Aghanims queued up. Wraith King coming up momentarily here. Buyback status looking rough. It's a nice arena of blood, but is there going to be any kind of follow-up? PYW just getting killed. Raji didn't even go for it. Well, that was a disaster. It's a dieback onto the Ancient Apparition, but they force a buyback onto PYW. They do toss away the Aegis now, but Lifestealer coming right back. 3,200 gold. He's just moving it on back. He's got a Heaven's Halberd, by the way.
The Radiant have called upon their defenses.
No. I think this diffusal onto Ricky is almost just as scary. This turns him from support to almost like a core a little bit. Now Enigma absolutely can't do anything. Like, he can't even get out of the silence. Ricky can pick on the Grimstroke in the back line. This item is a game changer on Mr. Maru. I've totally flip-flopped here, Trent. I'm all Pain. Well, we'll see if they can actually get this kill on Odd Jit. He will BKB, but still a win. Hard to find though. Odd Jit sitting in a... Yo jumps down. Odd Jit trying to find a spot in the trees. They catch a glimpse of him. They know the general area he's in, and they find him. Nice setup there. Theo with the defusal makes it hard to get away. Blink Dagger now up on Raji. Serenity in dire straits at this point, looking to push down bottom, but they are going to get repelled. A defensive arena of blood comes out. HFN low on mana. PYW will just TP. Meanwhile, back mid, they've gotten the tier 3. Glyph comes, but this should be a mid lane of barracks. Nice push back with the spear, but is it going to be enough? Bristleback pretty tanky. Hear that quap screen. Out comes the Soulbind. Lifestealer just trying to run. Bristle somehow still alive. I don't think for long, but he's getting a lot of quills out. Now Theo able to jump away. Another BKB used by Odd Jit. Just a dead Bristleback, and they force that buyback out of the Brood.
Death's bounty.
Yeah. I think the real breadwinner of all these engagements, though, is the Lifestealer. He hasn't died yet this game, so it seems like every fight, even when Serenity pick up some kills. Yep. Raji doesn't have enough mana for the black hole now, thanks to that defusal. Queen of Pain stunned up inside of the arena, but no follow-up there. Now PYW on the run. Lifestealer finds the kill on XCJ, and now Mars is likely to fall. Ajit pops the BKB, but oh, maybe they can turn onto TRC. Lifestealer, no options, does go down. Other side, Ricky does finish off PYW. First death of the game, and they will clean up the Ricky.
Radiant's middle tower is losing its foundation.
Yeah, BKB will be coming on the Wraith King. Still want to see that Blink Dagger come out, but now I'm starting to get a little nervous for Pain. This is where... Is Raji finally going to have a game? Are we going to see the biggest black hole in existence? All right, things slowing down a little bit. Well, maybe not. Smoke now from Serenity. Fly, my pretties! I only got 14 left. It's like Spider-Man, except he doesn't run out of web canisters. Oh, nice rage from TRC. Now Mars is like, fuck, what do I do now? Cold Feet does actually come through. Ricky in a little bit too deep. They'll catch him and go 1 for 1. Back in we go. Leeless kind of playing with ZYD. Another set of Cold Feet. Forgot to put on his socks today. Other side. I think they're going to get the Wraith King again, too. Mr. ZYD. The only other ZY in Dota. My brother gets taken down, Trent. You know. Yeah. This whole game has felt really weird. Like, I feel like I keep seeing kills and go, oh, okay, that happened. Shrines down. Pain picking up that extra cash. Well, that BKB is pretty close for Raji. Old Raj. I mean, it should. Raji looks a little shaken this game. As you sort of pointed out, he's had some opportunities to black hole, or at least it's looked like it, and I think he's hesitated. Let's see if he can break out of it now. Leeless sets it up for the whole team. They just can't kill him, and now PYW stuck in his own arena. Black hole, I hear it. Where is it? Oh, it's in the pit. Oh my gosh, Raji, no! Theo might actually go down. The Wraith King comes back to life, but I think the Radiant are sustaining, and it's just Ajit left alive. What a disastrous fight for Serenity. That was just awful across the board, where they get this arena, and it doesn't really do anything. They try to settle on the bristleback. It's like, that's not the target, dude. Don't start this fight on the tankiest one. Yep. Like, I actually was looking everywhere else but that black hole. I thought that was just the Midnight Pulse. Like, but still, I mean, that's one black hole and you hit nothing. Raj, I hope you can step it up for the next game in this series, man. That's game one. Only a 2-game series here, Pain versus Serenity.
Dire team banned. Radiant team banned. Dire team banned.
Yo ho ho.
Ahoy.
Radiant team banned. Dire team banned.
Ooh. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We've got Serenity versus Pain Gaming. Game 2 for the day. Pain did it in game number 1. We'll see if they can do it again here in game number 2. Serenity, now they need to figure something out. Raji on that Enigma did not work out. Though credit where credit is due. The Ricky pick felt like a pretty effective hard counter if Enigma tries to jungle. Ricky's got his number. So excited to see what Pain have up their sleeve this go around, Mr.
Yeah, it felt like they just had never experienced that counter before. And whenever I've seen it, if they ever try and jungle, they just lose. Like every single time. Or at least the Enigma's going to have such a reduced impact that it's ridiculous. But, I mean, even beyond just the start of that game, Raji lost his way somewhere along there with the Enigma and did not feel comfortable.
You have 10 seconds left.
Hello?
You have 5
We lost you. Well, where'd Trent go? Well. All right, then.
Radiant team pick.
First pick for Pain. Hey, the Crystal Maiden. Okay. We saw this at a Beast Coast yesterday, the IX Mike Maiden. Seems pretty solid. 1-1-1 build all around. Level up that aura. Pressure the lanes. Help out around the map.
You have 10 seconds left. You have 5 seconds left.
Kind of cool to see that Enchantress also getting some respect. I don't think we've really mentioned it much, but... Oh! Hey. Yep. Yes.
Radiant team pick.
Yep. First pick CM into a Bane now from Serenity. KB Piercer. Correct. That was Mike there.
Dire team pick.
You've talked about him a lot. I think it's pretty nice with Bane. Some cool setup there for Stomp. Great laner, as we mentioned. Creep cutting, all that stuff. Turns out Retaliate's pretty good.
You have 5 seconds left. Dire team banned.
Storm Spirit.
Radiant team banned. Dire team banned.
Yes. It sure is. You were talking about those first phase Storm Spirits in game number 1, and there you go, bud. Like you said, I love it with the Crystal Maiden. It helps him accelerate so much more. If he has that tough lane, makes his jungling life even easier. Oh, it's just good.
You have 10 seconds left. You have 5 seconds left. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick.
Mm-hmm. For Serenity? Okay. Could go pretty well. It feels like every Wind Ranger we've seen has looked solid. Ooh, Rasta. All right, well, some more control. They've got a lot of options for this Storm Spirit now. A pretty solid catch. We lost you again, dude. Your audio mixer's pooing the bed today. Yeah, you're good now.
5 seconds left.
Ruh-roh. At least they've got something. Didn't really mention the bans. It was Lifestealer and Sven taken out by Serenity, and Nyx Queen of Pain banned by Pain. You think there's any world where Serenity are thinking about an anti-mage?
Radiant team pick.
Mereska has arrived.
Dire team pick.
Admiral Kunkka.
Yeah. And Kunkka is another great option against the Storm. Just more follow-up with torrents and whatnot once you get that initial setup.
You have 10 seconds left. You have 5 seconds.
Yeah, the X is not great, but he still fits in that kind of CC chain. You know, like one Nightmare. You got one more Link. Oh, yeah. Seen that now. Time and time again. Pain Gaming. Centaur. Yeah, lock him in. Could also do something like the Tide. A little cooldown reliant, but Kraken pretty good against all these disables. They could... Yeah, I think they could definitely use a frontliner that's just big and in the way. Like, Mars is really good for that setup and the catch, but he's... Yeah, kind of one and done. Hey, that's something. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Take Bristle instead. Well, with CM, it's definitely appealing. That's another really good combo. Super mana hungry hero.
You have 10 seconds left. You have 5 seconds left. Dire team ban.
I mean, is this not an obvious AM ban here? I mean, whether you think Serenity won it or not, that just seems like the scariest carry to me right now against the Storm Spirit. Maybe I'm overhyping it.
Seconds left. Dire team pick.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You have 10 seconds left. You have 5 seconds left. Radiant team pick Razor.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's another one of those matchups. I mean, Razor should win.
You have 10 seconds left.
Okay.
You have 5 seconds left.
Anti-mage.
There it is.
Your hero.
Yeah. I don't get the Razor. I mean, I sort of see I get against the Centaur, but you have to be considering the anti-mage as an option. And now what? Like I look at this and it feels like Pain just got out drafted. They have almost no stuns. I mean, you've got Ice Cube, you've got Willow Brambles, you got Vortex, but very finicky kind of disables. You don't have this really amazing team fight. And now your Storm Spirit's going to have to deal with an anti-mage counter. So you don't have that kind of, well, our Storm just has to get to X critical mass and then we win. You're on a little bit more of a delicate timer against the anti-mage. In ultra late game, you're not having a good time. Yeah. You know, I like the concept of like the CM with the Storm and the Bristle and that kind of stuff, but you know, you look at the team fight breakdown, and I just feel like Serenity have so many more options. And take objectives with that Shadow Shaman. A lot of ways to start fights, too. That's the other thing I really like. So much initiation. One Nightmare, one Hex, and they've got so many ways to follow up. That is true. That's like the... Except for the Storm. I don't think he's going to have a great lane. He's going to be spending a lot of time in the jungle. Which is okay. Yeah, it's okay. But... It's not like Serenity can't hunt. You know, this strikes me as a pretty good sort of 4+1. However, I do think Pain is looking like the better team based on what we saw in game number 1.
Are you ready?
Well, I considered it. I'm learning, you see. I'm growing. We're all doing it together. I don't know. I don't know if Radiant would have been enough to save Raji in game 1. I hear ya. Well, this is the summit, so they're just trying to give LDs them some love. Say, I don't. I hope he gets on the couch tomorrow when I can actually watch. But agreed. I want to hear some LDZ.
The battle begins!
And indeed it is. TRC heading to that bottom lane.
Ding, 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 mother...
Surprise! Aggro tri-lane with the anti-mage. Not for long. Yep, now Raji gonna head down bottom. Oh, he finds 444. One creep though. Yeah. Yeah. Storm's pretty good in melee matchups overall. Obviously wants to be close, drops the remnants. I think for Kunkka, it's all about those odd break points. Oh, ZYD almost kills HFN in the mid. Was actually really close.
Ding, motherfucker! No!
A little blood. First thing in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I actually thought he was good. I went back mid. ZYD is starting to put the pressure on, though, and this is that level 2 Tidebringer is when it starts to hurt. And once he gets 5, that's where I think Storm is pretty much relegated to the jungle. The victory dance. Like, Razor not dominating this matchup down bottom as much as he'd like to. Oh, they will get the Willow. So there's a fight going down bottom. They're in on the Razor. Raji with the double damage. Sets it up. They need 2 more. Sticks getting popped, and they've found it. Now 444 cleans up Raji. And I don't think PYW is going to find this return kill. No double edge yet. Not great for the Razor, though. HFN hanging in there in the mid lane. Has to chew through another salve. It's one of those CS starting to stack up for Kunkka, but I think the net worth disparity, yep, starting to grow. Gap in the regen usage for sure.
Oh, you want some of this? Radiant structures are fortified. They require time.
A little bit of trouble. Gonna try to turn and man up onto the Kunkka. ZYD gets to the high ground, not gonna win the duel. 7 HP on HFN.
Haste.
Yeah. I agreed there. And 20 charges. It is going to be bounty time. Looks like Willow's going to move over. Radiant not going to get there in time. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, PYW picks it up. HFN zips in, but nice stun on 3. Lynx stays intact, and PYW will pay with his life. Ends up being a 3-4 Serenity spread on the bounties. Pain only grab 1. Still. No, I think it speaks to how Kunkka has an advantage in the lane matchup. TRC does take a tumble down bottom. Ports rotate in, but not able to get there in time to save him. Just get a counter kill onto Raji. So that's been the story of this bottom lane, where it feels kind of even-ish, where they're trading 1 for 1, but core for support. Bad news for that Razor. Look at where he is on the net worth. Lowest of the cores. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's that opportunity cost of what he can do when he's playing from ahead in terms of controlling the game. Yep. Only way to live here is to find a spot in the trees, and couldn't quite do it. Brambles will connect, and Theo grabs credit for that one. Yeah. Up top, they get Lelis. Yep, boat set up. Very nice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
4 to 6. Pretty even in terms of net worth. Storm wandering around.
Radiant's middle tower is losing its foundation.
I like it when he's got overload on. He's just carrying a chunk of lightning, dude. Just like a lightning rock. Now down bottom. Onto PYW again. They have the damage to kill the Centaur. Looks like it. He'll need one more from the Storm. XCJ on the other side. Caught by the Brambles again. 2 down. Pain with the superior numbers. Find the advantage.
Middle tower is learning to fear. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like I say, we've seen this movie. We know how it ends, and they're gonna go for it again. Trying to turn his back, but down he goes. Raji falls elsewhere. Like he's hanging down in the danger zone in bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know, dude. I'm a little nervous for Pain right now. They're in okay shape, but these lanes aren't balling as hard as I thought they might. It stayed within that kind of 1K net worth advantage. XCJ up top is going to throw his body away. And they will probably get this tier 1 down bottom, but AM is getting enough space that I feel kind of nervous. You know, another 10 minutes, and I think Oddjit will be coming online. I mean, is this enough? 444. Centaur might trade his life. No, now AM's here. Mana Void interrupts the TP. They've got it. PYW barely survives. And Theo on the run might still live, and looks like it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. It shall encroach no more. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. It will fall like a ripe apple. Radiant's bark has grown.
Oh, did you cut out again? Time for a hardware upgrade, friendo. Oh, mid. HFN. TP gonna be close, and he makes it. Wow, couldn't get in range for that Hex. Super close one for the Storm Spirit. 10-minute bounties down bottom. Pain gonna make a stand. Looking like it will go 3 for Pain. Serenity do get a singleton up top. Of course, that also means Tomes coming out, so we'll start to see some ultimates now on the field. Finally grabbed that tier 1 in the bottom lane. Took the Dire a little bit longer to finish it off than I thought, perhaps, but Lelis again pushing forward. This Bristleback doesn't really have much in the inventory. Thinking about a potential Vanguard, I don't think they'll have the damage with just these 2 heroes, but with Kunkka here, We've seen this rotation a number of times now, and Lelis, down he goes. Fear pushes him right back to safety. Thank you, Willow. That's good. Now HFN zipping around. He figures out the combination to get the kill onto XCJ. Oh. Oh.
Middle tower is under attack.
I could go for a bagel. We had steak and eggs for breakfast. I want some carbs. The carb monkey's scratching on my back, man. HFN survived a gank mid. Bristleback died again. I think this Bristles game is just done, dude. He has died solo up top like 4 times in the exact... He's died 3 times in the exact same spot. Basically like, hey, there's a tower here. Maybe I can pressure it. Kunkka rotates and just obliterates him. So, I mean, yeah, it's 12 minutes and he's sort of almost got Vanguard. So you do the math on that one.
Dire's top tower is under attack. It fights for its life. Middle tower is losing its foundation. Dire's top tower is feeling its mortality. Dire's structures are fortified.
Kaya is up on the Storm Spirit, so he's making some progress. I think the Storm is doing quite well. Razor is not doing poorly, but I'd say a fairly unremarkable performance. You know, he's been involved in a lot of skirmishes, but feels like Serenity are getting away with a lot right now. This AM has his demon edge now. Mid lane. Pretty decent fear into the brambles. AM down low, but just blinks back. Now on the other side, PYW catches Theo in the back line. XCJ grabs Storm Spirit, but interrupted. Big ulti from 444. This Crystal Maiden is doing it as now Raji gets brought down. PYW in pretty deep. Ajit thinking about a mana void, but can't get it. Now he falls. It's Pain Gaming all day, a 2 for 4, and they'll grab this tier 1. A much-needed fight for them. Pretty small swing, but they're looking for another. They jump in onto ZYD, and HFN finds the kill. Very nice.
You should have put to port sooner.
Storm's got 1,300 gold now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just what I was waiting for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Battle Fury is almost out, so Ajit hasn't quite come online yet. He doesn't have the treads, so it actually isn't the best timing. Still a long ways from over, although Pain have now taken the momentum. Biggest lead yet this game, about 3k net worth. Oh, I like this. Yep. So I like this play. Using the Rost Awards to secure some farm and XP for the team. Sharing is caring here. Nope, they really split it up. Yeah, that might be a situation where it would have been worth it. Bullet to the AM, I say. Void Stone. Zip, long range, and onto PYW. Kunkka, though, trying to break this up. Boat will actually hit Theo. Stampede used defensively as the Razor joins. Serenity will just make it out. Lelis diving under tower against a Kunkka can be a risky proposition, but without Boat, I guess, feels a little bit more safe. They do force the glyph.
Tells of tactics. I foresee the Radiant's top tower falling shortly. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Their defense has weakened.
Oh. Yep, pretty easy catch there. Raji now getting chased down into the tree line. Be a pretty easy pickup the other way for Pain.
Dire's bottom tower.
Now those trade supports. It's like trading Pokemon cards, man.
Haste. Here I am.
Storm pretty low on mana, though. There's a blink on center. He's rather mobile.
Tower is under attack.
Yep. Rost Awards, follow-up Kunkka Boat. They hit him with the whole kitchen sink. Okay. They'll pull him back, don't worry. Raji on the other side is distracting the rest of Pain. That is a really good one. I got to start using that. I think those moments are one of the few times that I do actually all chat. When it's like a 1 for 5 and I'm playing position 5. Like, kill the dazzle. It's like, all right, you got me, guys. I'll give it to you. Credit where credit is due. But you lost. Yeah. Lelis is fearless this game. And, yeah. Well, TRC down bottom. He does have a BKB. It's a 10-second charge, so probably able to fight. Anti-Mage needs to be a little careful now. Fear from the Willow. Big damage. Oh, what a great nightmare. Saves Jit. Now PYW maybe in too deep. Pain still sticking around, though. Stampede gets used. Boat does fly through. Razor. A little low on HP. Lelis continuing to dive. Another nightmare from XCJ. Kind of reveals his positioning, though, and now the Razor's found him. Brain Sap brings the Razor kind of low, but he's got no support. The entire Pain squad converge. Well, pretty good BKB debut for the Razor, I have to say. Great way to use your 10-second charge. Now Willa. Sick nightmare. Interesting assortment of blades that this anti-mage is using. Just one golden basher, not both. While XCJ. Oh, I see. So he's gone lore appropriate. Manta offhand. Oh, yeah, that is the Manta style. You're right. The golden bashers are just so cool, though. That's one of my favorite cosmetics I don't have. Whoa, the courier. Lelis grabs it. On the other side, they get 444, but not over yet. Pain still continuing to pursue. Stampede into the bramble maze. That ain't gonna do her.
called upon their defenses.
Big fight in the mid. Serenity overstepping their bounds outside of the base. They lose 2 straight away. No buybacks available except for the Centaur, who's up in a couple of seconds anyway. No glyph for the Radiant either. This will be at least a tier 3. Probably a lane of barracks if they can get creeps. Backdoor protection kicks in. They will finish off the tower, though. I think Pain probably going to hang around. Tower up top does get pushed by the anti-mage. It does give him buyback gold. Pain will make the call to retreat. Open up the shrines now. Yeah, he has really recovered. You're certainly right. Raji in the mid. Probably going to go down. No, he makes it to the high ground, and they don't want to pursue into the base. Thought that cursed crown might be enough. Yeah, you're definitely right. TRC, nothing flashy here, but just some great value items, good survivability, some movement speed. And the AM has not really pulled away. He's only up by like 20 CS or something. 30 CS. But this is when things get a little bit scarier. Anti-Mage does have the Battle Fury and the Manta Style. So he does have that power to just destroy your mana pool. Say goodbye with that Mana Void. Gonna hand Roche over, so that will be an Aegis for the Storm Spirit, despite getting bashed at the end. But AM also does grab that tier 1 tower and now trying to pick up this ancient stack. But Serenity grouped up in the top. Yeah. Interesting positioning from Serenity. Are they looking to push tier 3s here? Like what? Very aggressive movement.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. The trees Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Yeah. Bounties on the way here, 10 seconds. See if Pain actually commit for this shrine. It is up, so it can be a little scary. JFN's going to beat him to it.
Regeneration.
So Orchid comes out a little bit late as he did go for the BKB first. Already a Manta style on AM. True. Slowing down a little bit.
tower hopes for aid.
Is this the game, though? I still kind of like Basher. He thinks Butterfly, potentially, which is great against Storm and the Razor, so I think warranted.
Here I am.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, can still go Basher afterwards. Aegis, minute and a half left. Pulling back now into the bristleback. Lelis. As the back turned, they actually commit a Fiend's Grip for this. Now the fear from Willow. He's on the way, though. Kind of an awkward fight. Maybe that's why Serenity wanted to try to force this. ZYD does have to BKB. 10-second charge. And what's that? 60-second cooldown? Not a big deal. Glyph has cooled down now. Pain pressing forward. AM does just right-click the BKB, feeling the incoming pressure and wants to have something to make a stand. UIW jumps in. Odjet follows up. That's Aegis. Does cost him the AM ulti, though, and his BKB now. Storm back to life. Zips in. Tries to finish off the Centaur. Doesn't quite grab him, but will finally finish it. Buyback now from the Centaur. Glyph used, and Pain might sound the retreat. Great Yules on the Centaur as he blinks in. Dark Realm keeps the Willow alive. PYW dies back. Raji also falls. Looks like it could be Pain's fight as now XCJ goes down. 3 on the sideline. No buybacks. Yep. And now that'll be mid lane of barracks. No outer tower standing, so Pain looking to do some crippling damage here. Force another BKB out of ZYD. Tier 3 still stays standing, and Pain a little bit low on gas. Will back up now that these respawns have come. Anti-Mage blinks forward. Maybe a kill on Storm, and he's got him. Pops the Pinata and gets a double. Now Lelis on the run. Odjet maybe looking to pursue. No, goes back the other way. They found a Crystal Maiden. Triple kill now for the Anti-Mage. He did not buy back. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. It puts that threat of like, is it even worth trying to gank this AM now, knowing that he has Manta BKB? Very hard to lock down. And he still isn't that far off the Butterfly, right? 2,700 gold. So he's going to move into that next big item pretty soon. I'm with you on that. Seems like it was a good choice. Now defense mid. And XCJ gets popped. Makes it. Does have a TP as well. And not going to work out. That was a tough one. Centaur grabbing bounties all day. That is 4 for Serenity. Still a pretty big gold deficit, but that makes a dent. And now Odjet very comfortably #1 on net worth. This is where I saw you, Twitch chat. We're not on a delay. AM counters Storm low. You're about to see what we're talking about. I think always is a bit of a strong word. Once you have 4 or 5 items on AM, it's pretty tough. I mean, that is true. Big fight in the base now, though. A great fear from the Willow. Pushes back the Radiant. Kills Raji. He'll buy back now. BKB used by HFN. And a great ulti from 444. Now AM jumps in. Does get the kill onto the Willow by proxy. HFN will also fall. Does not have enough mana to zip. Ajit a little bit low. BKB about to expire. Now needs to be somewhat careful. Makes it back up to the high ground. XCJ a little bit left behind. Razor giving him the whips and we'll finish him off. Seems like they don't have a great answer to this Razor now. TRC, very tanky, hard to bring down. Ajit jumps in. Kind of lucky to live there. The Frostbite was actually on the illusion. Now Lelis in the back line, putting so much pressure on. AM jumps back in onto the CM. No mana pool. 444 will get brought down. Meanwhile, on the other side, Lelis, hexed up, was shackled. He'll have the damage this time, I think. Yeah, they did get the melee barracks down bottom, so it's not much of a hold for Serenity. They do kind of clean it up, but they use another buyback on the Bane. Oh, the Shadow Shaman there too. Yeah, so 2 buybacks, 3 now on cooldown. But if they get Roche off this, dare I say it might be worth. Yeah, it's one of these classic, like, if Pain get Roche with Aegis Cheese and a Storm Spirit, I don't know. And now Serenity might not even be able to finish it off. I think that's... Okay. Fair point. Crystal back down. They are going to move forward with a smoke for an angle to initiate. It's PYW in the front lines with the Glimmer Cape. They'll follow up. Ajit jumps in onto the CM and they grab her, but in the back line they lose the Bane as Storm jumps in. Anti-Mage trying to defend his team, but the BKB Storm Spirit will be hard for him to bring down. HFN jumps into the trees, back out looking for Raji and gets him. AM with the Mana Void, though, pops HFN, and now Ajit's on the run. He's lost 2 of his teammates already. No, actually 3, so it's just him and PYW. A 2-on-2. Fairly even trade means Serenity get the advantage because they're so far behind. It's about a 12k swing in favor of Serenity. Buybacks coming now. Lelis already used his. ZYD back in the fray. Storm does have a buyback, so perhaps why Pain are feeling a bit confident here, but this is what they need to be worried about. Mana Void does a lot of damage. They get the Razor, and now they get the Bristle as they pull him back, or at least they should. AM runs the other way. All right, there's the buyback on the Razor now. Anti-Mage, nice Force Staff, pushes him out onto the edge. And he will live. PYW now going to get brought down by the Bristle. What a ridiculous string of events. Yeah, right? So, but with that buyback on the Razor, it is more economic damage. He's got the BKB, and this does pull Pain out of the Roche pit. However, it will be a 5v4. They know the Centaur's die-backed. But only for 15, so actually he will have a buyback coming. So we're going to have a 5v5 around the pit, potentially. About 5 seconds on Centaur. Instant buybacks on both sides. They know how important this Roche is. But remember, Serenity have to deal with that lane pressure. Bottom coming in quickly. Roche now falling fast, down below 1,000 HP. And he might just need it. Raji gets wards down, kind of a waste. Now they're going to jump in onto the Bane. Both supports on the sideline. This is where Serenity have overcommitted. They couldn't contest in the pit, and now they're way out of position. PYW on the sideline. That's a quick dieback on him. It will be a 2v6. If you factor in this Aegis, Ajit looking for the godlike play. Can't finish off the storm. Rough way for this one to end for Serenity. But Pain knocking on the door to get these megas. Glyph is still standing for Serenity. Oh, Aegis is on the Razor. So yes, Storm needs to be pretty careful. Yeah, he's played very well. Hex onto him. What could be the final hold here? Ajit, BKB on. Looking for a target. Kunkka getting pushed back. AM with the Mana Void doesn't do much. And now it's probably going to cost him. He falls. Buy back. They get the Aegis. Support starting to respawn. Pain still in pretty hard. And AM just locked down. They've got the crowd controls now. Pain with a great performance. Yeah. Yeah, I think they had solutions to handle the storm. At the end, they didn't have solutions for the Razor. It's sort of hard to contextualize here because he didn't really do anything flashy. Like you said, he just stayed in lane. A little bit of a slow start, and they're just going to focus down the throne. It looks like HFN does actually have popped, but defocuses the objectives, wins them the game. Just cool, calm, and collected play, man. Get your farm, get your kit.